Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Transport Fever. Now, a good deal of time has passed since the last recording and this recording because I did a big batch of them there. I've been playing the free play off screen a lot and learned a good deal about the game. I've also turned the graphics down because it's just really poorly optimized. Unfortunately, I've gotta say there are a lot of things to really like about this game, but god damn it, are there a lot of problems with it. I found lots of little bugs, lots of optimization problems and pathfinding problems and things like that. But regardless of that, still been enjoying myself. That's what that's what I'm finding impressive is regardless of the problems that I've encountered, still managing to enjoy myself. Now, is this my train over here? Yes. He's got 6 cars, and this is east, right? Dam west. Oh, so this is the one that needs a shit ton. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send this one back because we are producing enough stone over here to over here to really crank on the transportation here. So I'm just gonna send it back to the depot. Could probably actually can we upgrade this? Nope. Nope, can't. So we'll just wait for our train. I don't know why the optimization is so rough, but I'm assuming it's something they're going to patch. They've said before that they're going to, you know, keep working on the game, doing the best they can to come out with some with patches and things like that. And I really do hope that they come out with some better optimization because I mean this game isn't. It's cool. It's fun to look at. It isn't like super graphically intensive, but it still makes things chug pretty bad. Like this, I've turned the graphics down a little bit, and I'm you know, like right now I'm running at like 30 frames a second. If I zoom out like this, you could see how rough it is. It's like 18. Did our train make it back here? Oh, we did. Okay, so, let's slow this down. Buy train. Well, what am I... I've got this guy on here now. I've got plenty of money. Let's sell the engine and replace it with a better one. Let's see, 60, 75, 100 kilometers per hour. Traction. This one, it's not as fast, but it can haul... Looks like it can haul a lot more. And I do have the money. I mean, it's a lot of money, but, I mean, I don't seem to be running out. So let's buy that. And let's buy some more gondola cars. I've got 6. Let's buy 7, 8, 9. I could buy 10. Okay, set line. Dam west. And he'll go. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a much bigger train. It's bigger, it's faster. I don't know if the bridges can... I might have to replace that bridge if I want it to really go at its top speed. And what we're going to have to do is reverse we're going to get it onto the track and then reverse it. And he'll go pick up a load, so... Beep! There we go. It looks like it defaults to coal on the gondola cars. Not a big deal. But it should fill up with stone, yeah. Almost one full side of the platform here. That's a big... I think that's the biggest train I've made so far, 10 cars. A lot of times I don't make them bigger than 6. And let's see, he's going 74, 77. It hits the bridge and it plummets. So we might need to replace the bridge. If we want this to be a little bit more effective. I think this one's top speed is 60. 60, yeah. No, it's no big deal for this one. I'll probably just wait for this one to do its thing and then, you know, replace it. Or sell it off or just have it sit there for a while. Cities are actually growing okay. I don't think I'm going to bother with any passenger transport in this particular mission. I have high hopes for this game. I mean, it's only been out for like a week or something at this point, and I do have a lot of complaints, mostly around optimization and bugs and things like that. But it's nothing that I think is wrong with the game is something that can't be fixed relatively easily. Is the thing it's you know UI, some like ease of life issues here and there, like the stupid thing with the plant the trees, but you got to plant them one fucking thing at a time. That's stupid. And if I want this to go faster, I might even want to send him back and add more gondola cars in there. Oh, there's this thing where if you upgrade a platform or a station or something like that, all of the materials on it disappear, which really fucks up your downstream. If you have, like, say you have a station, last night I had a situation where I had a train station in the mountains, which generally isn't a good idea because mountains are expensive to deal with. So what I did basically was I trucked all of the materials that were produced in those mountains, which was coal and iron, to that train station, and then I shipped it all from that train station downstream to the refinery, and then from the refinery to like a goods manufactory and things like that. It was it was a very good line. It was very profitable and everything. And then I had it filled up like this. Like it was just line after line after line after line after line. I was like, you know what? I should really upgrade this thing so that I can hold more material on it. Then I can increase the size of my train. Then I can increase production downstream, and I can help more towns grow and things like that. So I upgraded the size of the station, and just everything on it just disappears, and it's just like, oh fuck, that's gonna screw up my downstream for years to come. I mean that's easy to fix. It's not a big deal. It's just a little coding thing. It's create a variable that is equal to the number of the number and type of items in the station. Just have it create a list of variables, so in case there's more than one item in there, and save that. Then destroy the object, instantiate in a new object, and then just have it instantiate in those items from the list into that station. It's a very simple fix. I mean, I just came up with the idea of how to fix that, and it would take all of 4 minutes to code that and implement it into the game. It's not a big deal. And that's why I'm still playing the game. That's why I'm like, you know what? I still have faith that this is going to be a cool game, because almost everything that I found that I don't like about it is something that is not difficult to fix. And I might actually replace this, replacing bridges. I haven't found a good way to do it. Like, okay, so I want to upgrade it to like a stone bridge. There's an upgrade tool for roads, but it's for roads only. It doesn't work on train tracks, and doesn't seem to be an upgrade tool. So you can. I guess this is the upgrade to track modification, but that's just for adding electricity in here. And then to upgrade it, the only way I found to do it is to do this. Is to destroy it. So we're going to take out both sides. And then I'm just going to redraw it. Which just seems criminally inefficient. So, bloop. And then this will allow up to 90. This will allow up to 120. Can I afford? Yeah, I can afford it. This section's not going to be as expensive, because we've already constructed a lot of the items necessary to hold it. There we go. So that's the only way I found to replace bridges, which I found myself needing to do a lot, was to just destroy them and then replace them. And I feel like there's got to be a better way to do that. The whole concept of an upgrade tool already exists. Where are my trains? Oh, here we go. So he's going 70, 71, 72. Maybe it's because he's carrying such a big load on a curve. I mean, that's kind of a rough curve right there. he is carrying a huge load. It's 120 items. We need to get up to 2,000? Ugh. That's gonna take a long time. I think that's an electric engine. So I'm assuming this will stop accepting goods when it gets to the max. I'm not positive, but I feel like it is. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about, which is just unfortunate because I don't like editing the videos so that, you know, it's like I'm going to do this and then I'm just going to get rid of this bit right here. But I think what I'm going to do is just let this run for a little while and let the trains, you know, do their thing. Remove the stone, get it to where it needs to be until we get to a point of advancement. All right, so it's time to come back. I have completed the dam east, and I've actually enlarged the size of this train again. I just sold off the other one and filled this one up even more. And it didn't fill. Stone 140. It didn't fill the other cars. Maybe it's because the platform isn't long enough? That's the only thing I could think is that, I mean, I haven't had that I haven't built a train that long before, so that's the only thing I could think of is that the platform's not long enough to load a train, but I can't upgrade the size of this platform because, shit's in the way. I don't think I've ever run into a situation where I have been able to upgrade the length of a platform after the fact, because generally unless you build it in the middle of nowhere, something's always going to end up getting in the way. That's another problem I've run into. But if that is the case, then we'll fix that. But now we need to run a line to the dumps. And I've started by deleting this section right here. And I mean, what we need to do, and it's gonna do the thing, isn't it? Is it producing anything right now? We need to upgrade this to 3 lines, which we can't do. Well, we could have upgraded it to 3 lines. Still going at full speed? Yeah, basically 80 is his full speed. So those last 4 he can't... Doesn't look like he can use. I guess we'll just wait again and watch. There's 112 here. 114. Waiting at station. Oh, you know what? Some's on the wrong side. We're just gonna need to delete this whole thing. You know, that's what we need to do. We have the money, so now's a good time to do this. So you're gonna go back to this station. This whole platform needs to go. Unfortunately, because it needs to be bigger, and it doesn't fit in here. So we're just gonna need to work on that. So this, and we can use an end terminal. And let's see, we want it to be longer, and we want it to have 3. We should be able to. Nope, can't get it in there. I guess we'll delete these. I don't like doing that because I actually like the way those looked. Might get a little janky in here, but... Oh, and I finally figured out that if you hold down Shift, you get smaller increments here. Okay, so we're gonna put this in right here, like that, and then we'll reconnect these two. We'll reconnect these two. There we go. And that gives us our 3rd. Okay, that's fine. She shouldn't need to go back to station now. Can I cancel that? Set line. Damn, what? Okay, no. I think I don't know. Did that cancel it or what? Oh, yeah, I think it did. Okay, so now we've got 3. And what we want to do is, so he's on the farthest line over. He's on this one. So this middle line is basically just going to follow the existing line out. Oh, I'm on road, aren't I? So we're gonna do this. It's super cheap to build a track right next to the existing track. And I guess we got this one on electric, but it doesn't really matter. Might get a little more pricey when we get through here and have to start ripping down people's houses. But this one's basically going to the same spot. And in like a free play game, I got stuff going there, I got stuff going there. I would just drop it off here and then just bust it that short distance, but it doesn't look like, because I actually did test it on Dam East. It will keep picking up stone and it'll keep being profitable if you keep dropping it off there. So unfortunately, I can't just drop it off here and bust it over, because as soon as it gets dropped off here, it just goes blip right over there. So what we need to do is break off and have a second doodle. A second doodle over here. This one can be... yeah, a short one will do fine. But that doesn't work. It's gonna have to do like this, because it needs to be able to access this one. Yeah, and it will. It will from there. And thankfully, I know the shift trick now, and I can kind of angle this better. And boom! Just like that. So this one goes... I know that is criminally inefficient. Building that much track to move it like a few hundred feet. But that's we got to work within the confines of the game. And the third one is going to do something very similar, but this one's over here. And the problem is that it would ideally be this line over here, the left-hand one. But I don't have it set up that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to snap them together. All the way out to here. Snap them together. So we got the three lines working together. And all we need to do is... What I'm going to do is just... I want to make sure that we don't disrupt traffic. So I'm thinking of doing is... We're going to swing it out a little bit and then build a bridge across that goes over this. I have the money, so it's not that big of a deal. So let's keep it snapped together there, and then we're gonna break away and go this way. Crossing the road, don't really care about that. I think right about there would do. And then we actually let's drag it back a little bit more, just like this. And then we're gonna get a bridge across, like this way. And I think we just do M to raise it up, and then we have to drag it out a little bit more to make sure it builds a bridge. Yep, like that. Ooh. I'm trying to get it so it looks pretty too. I know it doesn't matter, but I like it. I like it to look pretty. Then we can just have a terminus station. One that stops. Flip it around. But apparently that doesn't count. Okay. So we'll just plop this guy in like... no, not like that. That. Ooh, that's not a good angle. Nope, that's not a good angle. God damn, I have to delete the whole thing just to shorten it. I think that'll work. Really? I don't know why it couldn't do that on its own. I mean, that's, again, not ideal. But this is it's got a little more swoop. What probably might be would have been better if I brought it out this way a little bit and then get more of a right angle in here and then I'm just one turn into like that. But I'm not gonna bother redoing it just for this little situation. And then there's one other thing we need to do here is we don't have access to the far rail here. So can we just... I think what we can do is just do something like this. No? I hate how badly it lags out when you're doing this. How do I want to do this? Because I can get onto this track. Can I mean, if I could just get one to cross over correctly? Yeah, that would do the trick, because then it would just come onto this one and then over to that one. That's fine. All right. So now we're gonna buy 2 more trains. Not gonna splurge for the super pricey ones. These mid-range ones will do. 1, 2, and then wagons. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Train 1. 1. Oh, never mind. There we go. Well, that's weird. I mean, I got train 1 selected, don't I? Okay. All right, well, that works now. And then we need to set the lines up. So we're gonna do... I'm gonna make a new line from over here, I think. New line. We're gonna go from here to there. Easy, and this is gonna be a dump south, and we'll have another one. It goes from new line, add station. Oh, I already had that selected. From here to dump north, and we'll call this dump. I was gonna keep naming trains and stuff after people and lines and things like that, but considering we're playing the campaign right now and these missions kind of go away quickly. Oh, and you know what? I didn't set them. I think we're gonna wait for free play to keep doing that. So go train 1. We are going to set line. Now I want to set the line for just train 1. Set line, there we go, on dump north. And train 3. Train 3, set line, dump south. Okay. And pull. So once this guy pulls in... Whoa! Road vehicles need to be replaced. I need to fix that. Once this guy pulls in, these other guys should go out. And it should be long enough to take care of everything here now, yeah. Although we don't have enough stone to fill the whole thing up now. Now you'll stop and then you'll go. And he's on the middle line. He's on the left line. And then when this guy passes, this one should go out and go to the right line. Oh, you know what? Let's just let him go. I mean, we don't have any stone piled up yet. So I'll just let him go. And then, bloop, over to the right line. Yay! Okay, so, we're over halfway done with the Dam West. We have trains going out to dump north and dump south. The only difference in the lines is that dump south is a little closer than dump north. So it's going to fill up a little bit faster, but we can probably offset that by adding on another car to dump north. Yes, nothing happens, then you turn around and go back.
End of the line. It's no use begging and pleading. Our financiers are refusing to put even one more penny into our project.
Well, that's okay.
Damn it.
I'm sorry, but I don't need your money. I just blew 14 million of it building these lines. I'll be fine. I swear to God, I'll be fine. It's funny, money's really not super important in this game. I found that in the free plays is that after, like, I didn't even look at the price of constructing these lines when I was doing them. After the initial stages of the game where you're just kind of, where you have only your initial few $1 million and just kind of putzing about, once you get like one really good train line going, just one really good train line that's either delivering, bulk loads of passengers or goods that are reliable, like fuel or something like that, then, the train lines will be racking in millions of dollars per load, and it really doesn't make any difference after a while. Like, when I was playing last night, I racked up like $250 million without even paying attention to it. Like, an achievement popped up that was like, you $200 million without any debt, and I was like, holy fuck. Yeah, this train is huge, but it's not even half full. Although this should upgrade soon. I mean, we got the production capped out, basically. That's how these things work, if you don't know. They upgrade if you have the production maxed out for a few months in a row. Then the production goes up and it'll start making more. But you have to keep that production level high. Dornier? We got some planes coming in. I'm a little... maybe I just haven't progressed to that point in the game yet, but I was a little disappointed there's no cargo planes. There's only passenger planes, but I only got up into like the 1950s, I think. There could be some later on. Pick up your stuff. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, he only picked up 3. Did you upgrade yet? I did. Okay, so now they're cranking out faster. So it's getting produced, dumped into its own personal thing, and moved over here, and picked up on my trains and moved out. I kept some of this spur line there just in case it wants me to do anything else. Just because in a real life situation, well, not a real life situation, but if I was free playing and trying to do, just playing, I probably would do it like this. I just deleted this bit so that I could curve it off this way, and then left the spur line there in case I wanted it later. So this is dump south. So I think what I need to do is maybe reduce a car on dump north. I don't know, it seems okay. It's at 53 and 47. It's really even. Oh my god, it's 50, 51, 49. It's okay. No, okay, now it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm getting better at the game. I am getting better. This thing is moving forwards, isn't it? Every once in a while I see it move, and I'm like, is that just a graphical glitch, or is it actually moving? I think it's actually moving. I think it's moving based on how much stone I'm excavating. I mean, we're excavating tons and tons and tons of it. If we were just running this one line, we would. I think we'd be. Yeah, it moved for sure. I'm pretty sure we'd be filling it up. But considering we're running 3 lines now, so it's dumping stone onto all three platforms. And I guess I didn't realize it at first, but the stone will be like, if stone on one platform won't move to the other one, which I get, but for like the sake of ease, it would be ideal if that would happen. I mean, I wouldn't imagine it would be that hard if like something was here and it needed to be over here for it to like go. But if you look at this, it will actually tell you exactly where everything is going. Dam West should be getting the bulk quantity of this, and I wish there was a way to prioritize where this stuff's going, but it doesn't look like there is. And before I forget, these need to be upgraded. Get a better truck in there. Set vehicle. Oh, we already set the vehicle. Oh, that's fine. Hit yes. And then... Ooh, no, new locomotive. Set vehicle, Mac AC, yes. So these should, you know, they don't even need to go back to the depot, which I don't know if I like that or not. For ease, it's nice that they don't have to go back to the depot. But for like realism, they just get to a place and they materialize into something else. It's not a big deal though. Station placement and things like that. It's if you don't want to have to rebuild your stations and mess up your downline, you got to be real careful about where you put stuff because you got to think ahead and be like, am I gonna need to upgrade the size of this later? Well, sometimes you can't see that far ahead. All right, how much do we got? I think this can hold 140 something. We've got only 80 there set up to go to the dam. That sucks. What's the production at? Production's at almost 400. I mean, how do you make the production go any higher? It looks like it's gonna upgrade again. You know what would be cool too? There's a graphical difference when these things upgraded. Oh, that'd be, I mean, that's a longer term fix because you actually have to have someone make the models and texture them, but making models is not hard. Making models isn't difficult. I mean, these are not, and it's not like these are super high polygon models. Look, no, they're okay for they serve their purpose though. But wouldn't that be a cool thing if when these upgraded their production, they got bigger? Well, the footprint. I'm changing the size of the footprint would be logistically a nightmare because you got stuff built around them. But just the models in there, like more bigger equipment, that kind of stuff. I just think that'd be cool. Landslide. If you dig too quickly through the Culebra passage, you're risking a landslide, but it doesn't demonstrate what. But I didn't read the whole thing. But does have a great deal of motivation. Increase the maximum production of the quarry. Yeah, I did that. Oh, it went again. Oh, yeah, it's moving all right. Yeah, we're moving quickly now. I mean, I've got hundreds of stone, a total 350 of that 5,000. Yeah, look at it go. Stockpiled here. I just wish it would go damn west before it went to these other things. That would be ideal because then we'd be moving a lot more of this stuff. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing I did before earlier in this episode, and this one might end up running a little long, but I don't want this this part of the doodle, the campaign, to last another episode. So I'm just gonna let this run, cut out the middle bits, and then come back when we're done here. Okay, I think we're pretty close here. This should be my last run of stone out to the West Dam. And we are almost done with the stone removal section here too. Only about 100 more to go, which I'm pretty excited about. Both these are going to finish at around the same time. Let's see who's going to finish first, because this one just needs to tick up, and then this guy needs to get all the way over there, and then this needs to tick up. So we're going to see which one happens first, but I don't think either of them is a mission ender. I'm not entirely sure. So I did this. That one's about to finish. I think this one's, wow, it's gonna be close. A big old cut here. I managed to keep north and south very even. Well, relatively even, and they're off by about 10%, but it's not that big deal. That was without any alteration. There we go. Remove stone. Task complete. And this guy dumped the stone off, so this should be the end of the Dam West section of the mission too. We'll tick up. A dam will appear over here, I think. Woo!
It is finished. The canal can be flooded. Thanks to our input, global trade will flourish.
You know what's funny is the volume on the voice is as high as it goes in the settings, but I still can barely hear this guy talking. So what I'm going to do is return to the main menu. I'm going to end the episode, return to the main menu, and start of the next episode will be the next mission. So thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Transport Fever, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time.